Good afternoon. It is so beautiful here today. It's a little more humid than I would expect for May, but I'm glad you're here with us today. We're going to share with you a project that's really near and dear to our heart here on our homestead. The lumberjack made this for me. This is its third season, so he made it for me 2 years ago. And it has been worth its weight in gold here on our homestead. It's one of our greatest homestead projects for us personally in the summer. So what it is a solar dehydrator. Now we can't take credit for creating this beautiful solar dehydrator. We did find the, I don't know, was it the pattern or the, whatever it is, the project details online. And we're going to share that with you in the link below. But, you know, this one is a little different than the one we're going to make with you today. We're going to share with you in the video. We're going to make another one because I need more than one. It's just not enough. But we don't even own any other kind of dehydrator. We don't have any electric dehydrators. This is all that we use. And there are 3 trays in here currently, but there's room for a 4th one down here. So I can put things in the height of summer. I can put something in here to dehydrate. And in less than 48 hours, it is completely dehydrated and ready to be put away on the pantry shelf. So this one has, up here in the very top, there are 2 round holes, about that big. And there's screen over them, and there's also 2 on the bottom to give it some airflow. But while we can't take credit for the plans, that's the word, while we cannot take credit for the plans for this dehydrator, the one that we're going to make, we're going to do something a little different with it. And we're going to share with you what that is. And that is something that we decided to do. We don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try. And what that is the one thing that I struggle with drying in here are things like strawberries, bananas, things that have a high moisture content. It's almost like there's not enough airflow. So we found something that we can do to keep it an off-grid appliance and still have some more airflow. So come along and we'll go on over to the shop and he'll show us what to do. All right, everybody, we are here in the shop.
We are, and it's a very hot day.
Oh my goodness, very humid, but we're expecting a storm, so we're really glad that we have this shop. And what we did was he cut out all of the cut list that's
for our outside dehydrator.
Yeah, and the cut list is in the plans. So he printed all the plans out. Like I said, we're going to share that with you down below. There is one change that we're making to our solar dehydrator that we're going to share with you at the end. But everything is cut out. Now it's just time to assemble.
Assemble. It's going to put the puzzle together.
Yeah. And it wasn't hard to do the first time. So
it's just time consuming. I mean, it's not going to be, well, maybe not for you guys, but for me, it takes more than just an hour to do it. Yeah. It's actually a pretty interesting job. It'd be a nice job that if you have children, you can put them in the workshop with you and show them how to do it.
Yeah, there you go. So we're not going to record the entire process of putting it together. That would be too long of a video. We're just going to put bits and pieces of it together here for you. And then we'll come back at the end, show you what we have, and tell you what we did to make a change.
Yeah, we're going to do one little change, and that should work.
Yeah, so that's it. We'll see you guys here at the end of the video.
Okay, guys, see ya.
Did you get the plexiglass?
No. Okay, guys, I'm working on this door. And what they say to do is put it down on the board, glue it, or silicone it, and let it sit up. I didn't do it on the last one, but it held up pretty good. But this one, I'm going to have to do it that way. Well, what will happen, this plywood will come off. Basically what they tell you to do is to mount it on a piece of plywood, silicone or glue the ends, and then drill it and screw it. But they let this glue or the silicone set up. They want you to leave it on board. And then what you will do is take this board off as soon as this sets up. That way there's no...
I see.
All right, guys.
What are we doing tonight?
I am putting hinges on this door. and I'm going to do a little change. On the last one I built, which is outside, what happened is that I had the plexiglass on the inside, and what happened, the water and the snow all laid in there, and it piled up, and it actually brought it these corners out where they would come down here and lay. So basically I'm thinking, okay, let's do something different. So I'm going to put the plexiglass on the outside where everything can go off. That way there's no rot on your door, because my door rotted out on the other one. And I do know that's because the water was coming down here like snow, and all that would melt and it would lay in here and then totally rot.
So show me what you're going to do with that plexiglass.
So basically what I'm going to do, this is the plexiglass.
That's probably the most expensive thing.
Yeah, it's $19, and actually Home Depot has a cut for this thing, believe it or not. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it on the outside. Now, I didn't take the plastic off yet. But what I think I'm going to do, they say drill into this, and I've cracked it before. So I have a little bit of wood over there. I think I'm going to lay the wood and frame it out with the wood, and instead of drilling through the plastic, because I did crack the last one. But it was all right. But
that's a good idea, though, to trim it out with the wood. What are you making?
We're trying to finish this thing up and put it on the back burner for a little while. Getting ready to make shelves. This is shelf from an old one, and try to figure out how to make the shelves and get everything in.
Okay, guys, this is the Lusher version, the 2 Wild Onions Homestead version of the Solar Dehydrator. So, let's let it open a minute. He's got 4 trays in there, and that's what the plans call for. You put it facing the east.
Right, where the sun comes up, and then you want to kind of get it to where it's getting all solid day.
Yeah, our other one is down in the potager. This one's up in the upper garden. So what we did was we bought these 2... They're actually fans, solar fans that you clip on your ball hat.
Yeah.
And we paid $9.99 a piece. I think you said you saw them for less.
Yeah, I've seen them for like $2 something in Amazon or other places. $2 and something.
Yeah, so we put these on here so they're solar, and you saw the fans are moving. We did this to give it airflow to help dehydrate things like bananas and strawberries and wet vegetables. We also added some holes here that we put some screen over for ventilation. But that's it.
Yeah, it turned out really
well.
Done? It actually turned out better than my first one. I did a few little modifications, but...
Anyhow, we are going to get ready and put some dehydrated, some Egyptian onions in it. Really moving.
Yeah, it's something new, and actually Lisa came up with the idea, and of course I'm always the doubter. That ain't gonna work, but 3/4 of the time it does work.
I would like to add here at the end that if we inspired you at all to build this solar dehydrator, that you share, if you're a content creator and you build one and you do a video about it, just say that you saw it here, link it back to us somehow that we inspired you to build one of these. And we like to do that when we see things on other channels that they've encouraged us in some way to do something. So if you are so inspired as a content creator to build one and you share it, make sure you share it back here with us. And that's it. We'll see you guys later.
See you guys. Have a great day.